Hi, Mohammed. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Kitty?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
Okay, let us start with the assignment today. So you want
First,
to start with the assignment for a few
yes,
questions?
yes.
All right,
So,
then you start the assignment. You go with the quick few questions, then I will go with my one, right?
okay. So I can share. I already put my answer on the sharing Google Doc, and I'm gonna show you like my first answers for the first three questions. So, like we all know, the payback period is kind of the time, what time we can take back the money. So for the first answer, it's asking us and what the payback period for each project. And my answer is project A. It has a 3 years payback period. In project B and C, they have a 3 years payback check and 3 years payback period. And do you have the same answers?
You have the, you want to share your screen? Can you just share your screen?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I think it'd be better.
Okay, so can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so kind of project A, we have 3 years payback period, and project B has a 2-year payback period. Project C has 3 years payback period. Do you have the same answers as mine?
Yeah, I have the same answer with you. I agree with you.
Okay. 1 second. Something wrong with mine.
Is there any problem with the system?
Not really. I think just because the internet something. Okay, then we can, okay, I'm back. So can you still see my screen?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, that's perfect. So we move on to question 2. So I picked the project B for the question 2 because the cutoff period is 2 years, and then the project B, on the second years, it already take back the initial investment. And however, project A and C, they are still kind of they all don't take back the investment. So do you have the same answer as mine?
Yes, I have the same answer, and I agree with you. I would also accept the project B because the way you clarified is the same with me.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And for the question 3, I select project B because even though it assigned a cutoff period is 3 years, but I have 2 reasons. So the first reason, project B, the second year is already take back the initial investment $1,000, and from the third years, it's already getting profit. So project B is better than other 2 projects. And the second reason, project B, like I said, the project B already makes a profit from the third years. Well, other projects still, trying to take back their initial investment. And what's your answers for this question?
Yeah, fine. Actually, I agree with you. And it should be because the table, table in the question, it shows that project B with less investment, with starting with the business with less investment, it recovers the initial investment faster than the other projects. So project B should be the best choice. I agree with you.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
All right. So now, are you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished my part.
All right. Can I just explain the question 4, 5, and 6? And can you just stop sharing so that I can share my page?
I will stop sharing. Okay, and then you can start sharing your screen.
All right. It shows host disabled participant screen sharing again.
Okay, try one more time.
Yeah, now it's okay. Well, this is my sheet, and this was the assignment. Actually, we have to work out,
Mhm.
and you have explained the first three questions.
Yes.
And now I will go with questions 4, 5, and 6 that I have prepared in this sheet.
Mhm.
So I will not cover the first three ones.
Mhm.
So let's go to question 4 directly, which was if the opportunity cost of capital is 10%, which projects have positive NPVs and how do you know? I have tried to make it clear what the NPV is. And NPV, you have better idea about the NPV. And you know that when NPV comes to be positive, that project we accept. When it comes to be negative, we reject the project.
Mhm.
And when NPV comes to 0, that project can be accepted as well, depending on the other issues that are associated with the project, right? So this is the way I have calculated
Mhm.
uh, the NPVs when the opportunity cost is 10%. So for the discounting factor, I have used this rule 1 by 1 plus to the power n,
Mhm.
and here the discounting factor was 10%. All
Mhm.
right. So the present value was calculated with the multiplication of cash flow and discounting factors. So
Mhm.
this is the way I came to know. The question was, how do you know? So after calculation of the
Yes.
NPVs, I came
Mhm.
to know that project B would be
Mhm.
better, and project B and C has positive NPVs. So we can accept both the projects, not the project A, because it shows a negative NPV.
Mhm.
All right.
Mhm.
So if we come to the next question,
Yes, please.
that says if a firm uses a single cutoff period for all projects, it is likely to accept too many short lives. Is this statement true or false? Yeah, I go with the true statement because this statement is true because of the advantage of payback period. That is, the payback period does not consider the cash flow
Mhm.
after payback period, and therefore it tends to accept too many short-lived projects. Actually, the payback period always welcome the short-lived projects. I mean, the one project is, say, let's say 2 years, and the other project is 3 years. So generally, the project that is projected for 2 years, generally that project is accepted if the NPV comes positive.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. I agree with you because I
Yeah.
think the statement is also true.
Yeah. So if we come to the next question,
Yes, sir.
uh, what was if the firm uses the discounted payback rule, will it accept any negative NPV projects? Here I have shown in question 4 the how we have discounted the cash flows. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So after discounting the cash flows, we have found project A to be negative, B,
Mhm.
C to be positive. So
Mhm.
this is the thing I want to clarify here.
Mhm.
If the firm uses the discounted payback rule, will it accept any negative NPV projects? I said no. No, none of the projects will be accepted with negative NPV, whether it is payback period or discounted payback period, because a negative NPV means project shall not be able to generate profit. All right.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
the negative NPV projects shall always be rejected.
Right. Yeah.
For the latter half of the question, how do you know? Yes, some projects with positive NPV can be turned down for just the nature of projects. I mean, what is the nature of business of the project? And there are many other things associated with the projects,
Mhm.
uh, that are linked to find out the negative or if the project is positive or negative. And we have also to consider when two projects are actually mutually exclusive and both having positive NPV, then what will you do?
Mhm.
Actually, we accept all the positive NPVs, but when there are two projects with positive NPVs, Usually we go with the project which has the higher NPV. All right.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
in that case, other projects, they may have positive NPVs, but they will turn down. All right. So this is the way I have gone through the questions. I
Mhm.
think you will like it. Do you have any question, even though?
So far I'm good. Like what I told you, I'm confused about the discounted payback rule, but you made your answer very exactly and clearly. So now I understand. But
All right.
thank you
Thank you
for
very much.
sharing.
Thank you very much. So should we just conclude our discussion and stop recording here?
Yes,
If you don't have any other question,
I don't.
okay, then you can just stop recording.
Okay.